is the property actually exists. The pasture out front, the second owner had horses.
Okay.
Had jumping areas here. This is the neighbor's driveway. At the trees right there, that's her property. Just as the trees are hers. Our property starts there, and this neighbor has a brown fence here that comes down to the pasture all the way to the road.
Okay.
They didn't have the pool or the addition that has, but it shows
Got
the
it.
land bigger, larger, and the driveway in has a chain across here that she used to, well, you could drive up to the pad where she had pipe corrals for horses. We took them down, they're stacked. And during the blizzard 4 years ago, this came down. We had 1.5 feet snow.
Wow.
In 16. People sledding, all of the town came up to sled off everybody's property.
Wow.
And the gate we put in, there was no gate, but this shows just more, it doesn't show all the way to the Rose Lady. The Rose Lady lives down there. It's an English woman from, it's in her 90s, I think now, and she used to have seminars on roses up there. Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. And they're all nice neighbors. Everybody around here, we take care of each other.
I imagine, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a quiet street.
Yeah.
It's not getting the traffic that you get on Sandia Creek. I don't know if you know about Sandia Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Marines coming, or the military, or the government. Shooting through there. They don't shoot through here. They go through Duluth. If they cut over, they go Carancho to Duluth, down the dirt road.
Yeah, I was asking which way he came because I came on the dirt road.
You did?
I did.
Oh, the map's reading that way.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I was like, I hope you didn't go
Oh,
this way.
yeah, someone came up with a trailer once
Oh, God.
to buy something
wow.
from us, an old car, I think it was. And he said, "You sure there's no? It's a paved road." And I said, "Oh yeah." But the map brought him up that.
Ah,
I
that's
came from
funny.
like Elsinore, so
Oh,
it just took
yeah.
me in the back way.
Oh, I hate that
And I was like, I
navigation.
could swear this was in Duluth.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
you want to
Rancho.
Augusta. No, I went up the dirt road for the golf
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. You want a water? If anybody wants a water, or Coke.
It's very nice, but I think I'm good. I had a beverage right before I left.
The main floor is smaller than what we have upstairs because all the garages, 5-car garages, living space with an apartment.
okay.
Our daughter and 2 grandchildren just moved out in March. They were here 6 years. This was the dining room till I sold the dining room set, and now
Fair
it's a
enough.
packing room. So and it
How long
was
have you been here?
20 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we
So
love it.
those photos were from 20 years ago?
Yeah, the old one was
Oh.
20 years ago, yeah, and then
Cool.
since then we put in the gate and some of the fencing, and that was a closet. They used this as a den or a bedroom, but we had a big sideboard from Europe, and it fit in there perfect. You know, just too heavy to move and too old.
Sure, yeah.
And the kitchen's expandable because when we added the 3-car garage out there that you drove and you saw,
Okay.
and the other one's the old original too. This had to be, the roof had to join and they had a leak. So we said, we're doing it over. So we did the bathroom over and took out this huge shower that was behind the door.
Okay.
Which is dumb. We put it in the bathtub. So now you can bring the kitchen back here if you ever did it.
Oh, so there's basically empty space
yes,
behind this
empty
wall.
space,
Okay.
3 feet back at least.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, I started up there.
No, it's okay.
It's our swimming. It's
No,
our
it's-
grandchildren's swimming.
Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
You
Yeah.
got kids, huh?
Not yet, but we're actually we're kind of buying it in conjunction with our parents,
Oh yeah.
and our sister has disabilities, so we
Oh.
need kind of a separate apartment downstairs. So it's
Yes.
kind of this
This-
looked like it had some potential.
This can shut off a door, or you
Mm-hmm.
can move the door there if you move the kitchen, but this has a closet, and that one could have a closet, and this one has a bedroom and his office is in here. Come see.
Perfect. Yeah.
My husband and 3-dog night. We just inherited it.
Nice
my
to meet
friend's
you.
dog. A little Shih Tzu that.
I'm dog sitting.
Yeah.
Oh.
This one's in a wheelchair.
My dog
yeah.
my dog has a wheelchair
You're
as well.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was
I
born
love dogs.
paralyzed in the back. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one's 14 almost.
Aw.
Yours born that way, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Spina bifida?
Lots of different stuff. It was just a bad breeder. So
Yeah,
she
yeah.
collapsed trachea, spinal
Oh,
deformation,
gosh.
deformed diaphragm, all that stuff.
Wow. Well, this was a good breeder, but they're 14 and 12. The other cockers over there.
no.
And then our friend
little one.
went into assisted living, and she can't have her little Shih Tzu.
Oh no.
So we're keeping her, and she's fitting in. She's getting used to
good.
it. Yeah.
Cuties.
But
She-
you put him in that cart and he's off going.
Yeah, he
Oh yeah.
goes. Yours
Same with
too?
ours too.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
They're
just
amazing. Yeah.
out and about.
So
And
cute.
this is
I've
the
never seen
mudroom that was with that step right there. This was stepping into the garage.
Okay.
So they had a room out in the garage, and then you were outside. You did wrap that door. 'Cause we couldn't get any cars in this, except my dad's BMW and the little S10 pickup. We got 2 in here, and then
Okay.
a workshop. But we have my son and my husband are electrical contractors.
Oh yeah.
And my daughter's in Africa as a missionary. The other
Wow.
So they have all their stuff, and we have movers coming.
Yeah.
We're ready to do it, but boy, we got storage.
My brother's like in
All
and
right.
out of the country for his job,
Oh.
and he
Oh,
just bought a
he
house,
knows.
so like most of his stuff was in their parents' garage for like 3 months.
Oh, it's horribly hard. I'll
I'm
show
like,
you.
just throw some away, mom.
Yeah. They would kill you though, especially my daughter in Africa. This is the 3-car, and it's well insulated because it has 1,000 square feet upstairs. It's real deep. He put it deep and high, so
Okay.
it's higher than the other garage, and so
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
wow.
get a big work truck in here.
Yeah.
Anything you want. A lot of storage, electrical storage, all that we're dumping out. So
Okay.
this looks, and then we have garage sale over there where my daughter parked your car. She parked over there, and then our 2 cars. It worked really well.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You could fit a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very comfortable. She got a RAV4 in there really well,
Yeah.
and it's deep. Without this, it's so deep. It's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You want
Yeah, so you can park, but there's still plenty of room for
Yeah.
everything else.
It's on both sides.
Yeah, it's a lot of storage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and the breeze up here, I don't know if you know, but like last night it got down to 75. It never gets that low down there. And they couldn't open their windows. My daughter moved into
Mm-hmm.
Vintage Hills. She said it just stays hot. But they got a really great home. They
Yeah.
rented from Nancy Hughes. Do you know her?
Mm-mm.
She's a realtor at Rancon. Her and her husband, they own the rental. A lot of rentals. And they rented her a house that looks like no neighbors behind and 2 single stories next door. No one can see in.
Mm-hmm.
And a huge yard with a basketball hoop for the 15-year-old, and a court, and her a playhouse. So
Garage,
yeah,
office.
all that garage
Yeah.
had a
So
button
two,
with a
yeah.
door switch.
Kind of.
Makes it
And then-
big upstairs.
Does this have a closet?
Yes,
There's probably a closet. on
yes
the
it
wall.
does.
Yes.
Yes, big one. Yeah, and this closet here is, I use it for cooking stuff, and you could use it for linens, but it's huge. They put a lot of closets. This little thing is a pantry, but when you build
Oh,
a
yeah.
little kitchen or a bigger kitchen, you will put a bigger pantry, but this is useful, very useful.
Oh, so this is okay. So this is the pantry right here.
Yeah, and this door shuts you off from the apartment if you want it.
Yeah. Okay. So like this
There's
whole
2
this
rooms.
whole
It could be an apartment.
could be an apartment.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, bedroom, bath, and laundry, yeah.
Okay.
And the 2-car garage, they could have the 2-car.
Yeah.
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 and
There's
then you
plenty of
guys use the
space in there.
3-car.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be difficult, and still have the kitchen go back.
Okay.
And this could be a bedroom if you want it to be, but I thought it's great for a dining room.
Yeah. Dining room makes
My daughter
sense.
says, "Don't
Right
open
across
the blind.
from the
You'll
kitchen."
see that horrible dining room with all that junk. Yeah, you can see past it.
I can see past the It's
Yeah,
yeah. You're packing.
Yeah, and this goes under the stairs, can be a playroom for a little girl, but it always held our Christmas decorations, all the way
Okay.
under. And obviously storage.
Yeah.
When it's really hot, I run the fan too, because it keeps the air off down here. We don't ever have to usually run the air down here with all the porches. The porches keep it cool.
Okay.
And we get the breeze. You probably can see the trees right now from the
Yeah. Outside it was really nice, kind of just
Really,
flowing right through.
Yeah.
Makes
and
a big
it comes into
difference.
The master. Here's upstairs is and that's a dog yard, which you could use as a great big patio if you don't have dogs.
Sure.
You have dogs? Oh, you have dogs.
We have the one. Yeah.
The one. Oh,
For now.
yeah. Doggy door, or do you use a doggy door with
Um,
a wheelchair?
Well,
They can't guide themselves sometimes.
we live in an apartment upstairs now, so it's not really an option.
Yeah, we put in all new wood floors. This was all carpet. And we put in all the new tile. We put in new roof. When we did the new thing, we did new heating, new air, new pool in 10 years ago.
Okay.
And
Wow.
all of it permitted. And what else? Windows. Oh, the windows were single pane. Cause it
Yeah,
was
and then
built-
these look like
these are all
high
doubles,
efficiency.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that outside.
Yeah, and the breeze, even though it's hot, it is a breeze. I'll show you what comes in here at night. It's like you're sitting in well, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. And it just, at about 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it just starts blowing cool.
Mm-hmm.
The beach makes it here,
Yeah.
which is nice. And
Yeah.
the pool, you're going to have children, right?
Yes.
Well, the pool is geared for us. It's got a cover there that is keyed. And it has a spa and a wading pool, which we used to use on the bulldogs.
Okay.
They could wade out to certain, sorry.
No.
And volleyball. It's a volleyball deep in the middle, but only 5.5.
Okay.
And you can walk 20 men on it. And nobody can open it without a key.
Oh,
so you don't have anybody drowning. That's
great.
the biggest thing I
Yeah.
have such a fear of drowning.
Yeah.
And it has solar on the pool.
Oh, okay.
We put solar, it's a water system. That
Yeah,
goes through.
yeah.
Yeah, and we did not put solar on the house. If you did, you'd want to put it right here on the
Okay.
roof. My husband's a contractor and he's done a lot of solar.
Mhm.
It would be it would cover all the units, all the house.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
I would almost put the bed like right here so you can look out.
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, I agree.
I like the view,
Oh, yeah,
the wine and everything.
that is, yeah, the trees are unbelievable. Even opening on, I love the trees.
Everything is green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The bathroom, oh here, this is the closet, it's the length of the whole room, and it's a slanted ceiling. And,
Oh, so there's a lot more space
Oh,
than I thought there
oh,
was.
yeah.
Oh.
Tons in there if you like a long closet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just don't hit your head. Yeah, I'm short enough, Gary's okay, but we just get used to the slant.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
real homey. And we just did the bathroom, but we didn't do the cabinet or the granite. We just did the floor.
Mhm.
About 5 months ago, we did the vinyl planking
Mm-hmm.
and
When
the
was this
new
built?
tile. And they did another door, which
Yeah, when
was
was
for
it
the,
built?
pardon me,
When was it built?
84.
Before?
Yeah.
Like, this is more like 50s.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
isn't
the
it
door.
cute?
It is cute.
Yeah. I love the old look because we're from Colorado, so I liked the house before we ever moved here. They sent it on a Chamber of Commerce magazine to Denver when we were moving in '88.
Oh, wow.
And I came up and ran out in the yard, no gate. A man was mowing, and I thought I was the owner. He was a plastic surgeon, and he was a jerk. Yeah, he was real rude. And I said, "Oh, I love your house," because Denver has old-fashioned stuff. This is the guest room. Was originally here. It's always the same in a big closet. Yeah, it's a great closet for extra people.
Mm-hmm.
And then the office upstairs was always here, built in. And this goes to my
There's some
daughter's
built-ins back here, too. Huh?
Yeah, it was a monster too.
Hmm.
Looks like they open up and have storage.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big closet.
Big closet.
Yeah.
We use them. Yeah.
Yeah?
I've still got my daughter in Africa stuff in there.
Who's the
Yeah.
artist?
Pardon?
Who's the artist?
Which one?
Horses?
My daughter's having me draw that. I can draw horses. That's the only. My sister drew those of our kids. Yeah, a lot of. Yeah, my daughter's husband ran off with multiple women during in vitro, and
Oh, my.
gave us the biggest blessing. We got him here 6 years, so we got to see her the first 6 years of her life. This he's a terrible man. He's now a Buddhist. This is something that we would probably have done if anyone, when they're ready to offer. We've already got 2 quotes to get that redone, just the glass, and we've got 2 glass companies gave us.
Okay.
Because that's where they showered and they loved it, but she said it has the most power. It's like a back rub.
Ah.
She loves that. And this is where her fridge
This probably
was.
blocks off too.
Yeah, this blocks off. Yeah. And this is her clothes closet.
Oh.
Yeah, you can close that, have an apartment up here if the people ever wanted to stay up here. This was her living room. And then the bedroom
Oh, wow.
for her and her daughter. This is over the old garage. This was always here. And
Yeah.
we always had dormers there. They took those out and added the new garage. Yeah, the dormers on the left side are gone. But they had little desks and little window seats for toys. Or games. Yeah, they slept in here, the little group. Oh, so
Very
hard to have
interesting.
them move. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
That's another thing that was like older style, like
I
walking
like-
into a room through another room.
Yeah.
And slanted ceiling. I love the dormers. I love the dormers. This one too. The whole, well, it's just, I like old stuff. You may love new stuff. Maybe it's not your deal.
Oh, my.
But this is where my friend's son had his bedroom. She had her playroom. And you could make a hall here with 2 bedrooms if you needed to. You could rent this out as an apartment. It's
Yeah.
got an actual separate entrance down here. They
Oh,
never
this
did
one has the
the entrance down there to go
stairs
down.
over there.
Yeah, and it's locked. You can shut this up and rent this up if you wanted to rent it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big office or studio or something.
Yeah, run a business. Yeah, and we've got it dead bolted. So
Oh, yeah, I won't mess with it, but.
But we put a ramp on the stairs. Did you see that?
Yeah,
We slid all our
sliding
down.
stuff down. That's kind of what I figured, yeah.
That's what we were doing.
It's effective.
It really worked. Yeah, it helped. We're still getting more down.
Wow, okay.
So all of this has to go down.
Rooms
And
upon
he didn't finish this
rooms.
wall because he wanted to get the permit. Because they put it up fast for my grandson.
Uh-huh.
This was one big room, and they were moving in, so Gary built the wall. We actually had a contractor come to us. But he did all the wiring, and he said, I'm not gonna close it till we get inspection. And so we
Fair
we
enough.
could do that.
Yeah.
And this looks out on the pool, the same area, and all the trees. When we moved here, these trees were not this large. They're so
Oh yeah.
pretty, and we have lemons, grapefruit, and oranges, and pomegranates, and persimmons,
Ooh,
and
I like the sound of that.
pear tree. But we had peaches and apricots, and the blizzard killed them. Oh
Mm,
yeah, the blizzard got them in 1860, but we could replant them.
that makes
We just
sense.
haven't done it.
Is this
That goes into the attic.
crawl space?
Yeah, it's a great place to store your
Oh
all
yeah.
your boxes that you want to return things.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hiding room for cat was in there. We're not letting him in there. Yeah.
So there's like 5 up here, 1 downstairs.
Yeah. This is
There's 2
interesting.
bedrooms down, showing the one with the closet that we took out, and then there's 5 up here, but there's no closet in that one, and the big bonus room. People that wanted it to lease option, they wanted to put a pool table in there, because they were a pool shark. The son was a professional pool.
Got it.
But we're not gonna lease option. Oh, it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, this
No.
first one.
No, and you can't get anybody out of a home in the COVID, yeah.
Or just in California.
California, yeah.
So there's a tub in here too.
Oh, yeah. Tub and a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would just replace that collapse. It's like $2,000 to do it, but we'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes
It,
sense.
it requires it. It's as old as the house.
Yeah.
But
It happens.
yeah, but we had all tile there. And this carpet was like 5 years old, and you would not
Then
want
this
carpet
was-
probably.
So this was the fridge, you said? This was kind of like a fridge
we had
area?
her fridge and her coffee maker here, and this we put our cabinets, our file cabinets. The fridge came to here. It was a tall one.
Sure.
And then my husband put a shelf here for coffee maker and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really.
Little
it was-
kitchenette.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fine. And in the corner of that room where the door was going downstairs, Gary brought propane and water to there. When
Okay.
we did the garage, so you could add a kitchen there and have an apartment.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But you have relatives that want downstairs. 'cause
Yes,
that's not
preferably, yeah.
over- Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You want-
interesting because some of the layout works well up here, and some of it works well down there. It's just interesting. There's a lot of different options, so I wonder.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you could have horses if you get children, want kids, and horses and turkeys and chickens and
Yeah.
all the things. Down the street, the lady has chickens, turkeys, llamas, and all those big dogs that guard livestock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's really into it, and boy, their home is like new, and
Yeah.
it's just she's a good neighbor to call if there's any problem.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look outside.
Yeah, and you want to go out this way and see the pool, or go out that way?
Either way, well,
They're
you
locked on either gate.
you know it better than I do.
Yeah, it's warmer out in the back because of the sun.
Nice little porch area.
Yeah, and that's another reason for the cover. When we did it, we didn't have many trees, but he always said, you're gonna have weeds and dirt blowing in the pool. Boy, it's really coming out.
Yeah, I just came from like Elsewhere and it was like 109.
Oh my God!
I know, and it feels nice out here.
Well, all summer this is like 6 to 8 degrees cooler,
Pop in
and
here.
then in the winter it's about 6 degrees warmer,
Yeah.
which is weird.
Hmm.
It's really.
Microclimate.
Yeah, I like it.
That's why I want my hair up.
Yeah.
It's not a hair
You
day.
guys known each other a long time?
We've been working together for a little bit of time now.
Yeah.
You've shown him quite a few houses.
Here and there.
A few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inventory's low, so
It's
Yeah, it is.
it's tough. We're looking for something pretty unique as well, so it's a little bit different. This pool would be easy to get into for sister.
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of like
Oh,
lower.
you have a
It's-
handicap sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an English bulldog that knew exactly the spot where he drowned.
Yeah.
So he'd push his ball out, and we'd have to get it and throw it to him, and then he'd jump out the steps.
How deep is it?
It goes to 5.5. So it's volleyball, and this is
Mhm.
volleyball net.
Yeah, our dog is a miniature English bulldog.
Miniature English bulldog.
Yeah.
They named
She's an English bulldog, but she's about
They're making miniature.
yeah, she's only about 20 pounds.
Oh, where did you get her?
From well, she was the rescue from that breeder.
Oh.
So
Wonder if it was that guy in Fallbrook.
I think he was in LA somewhere.
There's a horrible breeder of bulldogs in Fallbrook. He just kills them after he breeds them.
Yeah, that's what they were gonna do to her because
Oh.
she was paralyzed.
Oh,
He
gosh.
couldn't sell her, so
Yeah, we have blood red orange. I don't know if you know those, and then pomegranates. These two are persimmon. We have avocado, but they haven't produced since the storm. They
Okay.
will. They had before. And then down below we have figs, and there's grapefruit and lemons and squirrels.
plenty of squirrels.
Yeah, they're having party with
Yeah,
the oranges.
of course.
And that's the neighbor's fence right there, the brown one right there. That's where it goes to. And
Okay.
they're really nice people too. They're probably in their 60s.
Got it. And then this is the
Probably you guys.
pool solar right here.
We had someone do it because my husband tried to do it, but we bought the stuff and he built a platform, but it didn't work. So we got a company come up here and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He sets it at a certain temperature too, so that it won't go above 88 on trying to heat it. But now that it's naturally heating it, we had to open it a couple days just to keep it from going. It was up to 93.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a warm bath.
That's
We
something.
came over to swim, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was 93.
Wow.
So we left it open 2 days. Yeah. Well, I don't. But you could grow grapes there. You could have lots and lots of, and you could grow grapes in the pasture if you didn't want horses. Down below
Yeah.
is a pad where you can build another house. Or
Okay.
A barn. It's real flat, and then down below that is the road. And to the Rose Lady, you still got more where she did jumps with her horses.
Yeah.
You could do more grapes. I mean, it's so usable. It's not.
Yeah.
Not on a hilltop where you just have land and you don't have any land you can do anything with.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Unless you don't want land to do with. I don't know.
Well, I'm, both.
Some people
Both
don't.
is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like usable land.
Yeah.
I would definitely do something with it if I had it.
Yeah. Grow your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raise some animals.
Oh yeah.
All sorts of things.
Chicken. Yeah. My daughter wanted chicken so bad. Gary said, "Okay, take care of it."
Definitely chickens. Chickens and goats,
Chickens are
probably.
fun,
Yeah.
And goats. I love goats.
Yeah.
In Denver, we had goats. We lived in Lakewood on 2.5 acres before we moved here, and we had a goat. We had two goats, two twin girls, and they would get on my husband's '63 Corvette. And we sold the Corvette when we left Denver. And we sold it like 5-6 times.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe 10 times. Yeah, '63 fuel injected. We got all of
Wow.
us in it with the kids, teenagers in the back like this, going to Estes Park once. Yeah, it was really, really quite a car.
Wow.
But
Do you mind if I kind of go down out into
no,
the
no,
grounds?
No, you can walk, yeah, and you can walk down here. It might be easier. Walk
Okay.
down here. I'm not going to go with you, but you can go down to that dirt road that goes along the neighbor's fence and just walk to the pad. Or you can go down the stairs that are right there by the stairs going up.
Okay.
There's stairs going down that were here when we bought it.
Okay.
And they're concrete stairs going right down.
I'll just,
Go and
since
go
we're
up.
already over here. Yeah, thank you.
It's not so hot up here now.
No.
It was terrible. Is that one locked?
No. Good to go.
I might have you locked. I think I have you locked at the other gate. I don't think I have you locked here. And I know that door's locked.
Okay.
We're pretty.
This is off the living room. That's off the.
I'll have to
Yeah.
open this to get you out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go open that garage door.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, and then the house on Mesa. The agent called me when I told her we're gonna come like around 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Well, I'm coming from Laguna, so I'm gonna be there in an hour." And I was like, "Okay, well, we have other appointments. It's
Oh, well,
on our way."
This is locked. There's the air conditioning.
But I mean, it's crazy to me that agents are selling houses here from Laguna.
Yeah,
It's just shit house.
Yeah.
That's,
well, it's weird. That one's not even. That one's like kind of a house, but also a winery. So that's why I was confused. I was wondering maybe there's a big space downstairs that we could do something with.
yeah. So basically, she'll be
Rest.
waiting for us whenever we're done with the next one.
Okay.
But
Well, here I'll have to go down and around what she said earlier, I guess.
Yeah, let's go explore. I'm glad it's not as hot up here. 'Cause Nelson, I was like, "Phew." On your side?
Well, I couldn't get down that way, so I'm gonna go around the front like you said.
Garage to the stairs.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That gate, yeah, we lock it because of dogs.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
cool area though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
With
good for
dogs to
dogs.
play.
No coyote has ever jumped it because I think it goes downhill, makes it different. Plus, we had an ugly bulldog. It kind of scared them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what that is.
Yeah.
My wheelchair guy just leaves the stuff there and then go take it. You go around that edge where those chairs are to the left.
Okay.
And you'll just don't hit your head on the street.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you.
Have fun. What is your name again?
Michael.
And Kelsey, Michael. I'm so bad with names. It must be an age thing.
It's all good.
I've always been good at numbers.
No problem.
Kelsey and Michael.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, have fun.
Thank you.
So I'll see you before you leave or...
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll check in with you.
What do you think of the house?
I think it's interesting. I don't think it's perfect for us, but
It's okay, thank you. I'm looking at water.
oh, we're okay. Yeah, thank you. She's a sweetheart.
She is super nice. I hope I'm like that when I'm home.
Yeah, right.
Cool grandma with cool cars and stories.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a really interesting kind of place though. I mean, there's a lot of potential.
I almost wish those big rooms were downstairs.
And that's the
No.
thing, is it one of those really more of apartments were downstairs, because the part that is downstairs is the
one
small,
small
like the
office.
smallest thing. It's just the office, really.
Yeah.
But it's got a nicer bathroom.
And it's like, I would be thinking that you'd want like sister downstairs, and parents downstairs.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
the
those big rooms are down there, that'd be almost perfect.
that would be the idea.
Get an elevator.
Yeah. I mean, we thought about it. Okay, so there's a lot of room down there. There's tons of stuff
The
down.
right price, you could build a whole new house right here.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, it's a whole
This
extra
pad.
pad.
Yeah.
Maybe down the line after we win the lottery. Then we could each just have our own house. Yeah. So this used to be the corral, I think she said. Kind of makes sense.
This is a nice area though, looking.
Yeah.
The breeze is nice. It is consistent. It's green all the time. I've heard we're like 10 miles by bird to the ocean.
Yeah.
Not driving. But
Yeah. And there's like an access road down this way too.
I think that's the neighbor's driveway that she was talking about.
Yeah,
Property line down there.
it must be. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of room.
Yeah, it feels like foresty.
You wouldn't
We
be
probably planted these
struggling.
trees in the 80s, so they're nice and
Yeah.
mature. It is a lot of yard though, but it's usable. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
a lot of these are like sloped. It's like
Yeah, like
slope
total
farming.
slopes. Like, yeah. A lot of the Duluth stuff is you're just up on top of the hill. Huh. Okay. I have to look at the aerial view on this one a little bit more, I think, and see. Hard to get a good feel for the entire scope of the property.
Cell service looks better over here. Some spots there I don't know. The house is cute. It's like mid-century.
Mm-hmm. It's a little mismatched, a little dated, yeah, but they gotta move. That's one of those things that you say, well, you know, needs a little bit of work, so here's a lower offer that we could maybe, you know, work with.
The house my brother just bought, like similar styles, like the brown wood and the
Mm-hmm.
cabinets and everything. He's like, I like it. I was like, why don't you just smoke some cigarettes in here to break it in? It's like that era of house, like it
Yeah,
was like 70s, 80s.
yeah,
But I was just
certainly.
crap.
No, I know, yeah, totally. I hear you. And these are already kind of road for trees, huh? That's cool.
You would never not have anything to work on.
That's true. But it's not a disaster like that last one was, right?
There's a lot of stuff being taken out.
Somebody put in that one's pending already.
Wow.
Pending again today.
I can't get over the palm trees here.
Right? Okay. Whew. Should get a little view of this, and then I want to check out the front a little bit too, but that's fine. No problem. Seriously, it's definitely some serious wind. Yeah, it does feel nice.
Oh, my sweat.
Yeah, seriously. Sorry, what was that?
That's getting cleaned up. We have a gardener friend that comes over. He's loaded the trailer with all the recycled.
Okay.
Clean the whole town.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And there's front pasture as well?
Yes, all that pasture up front is ours.
Okay.
And there's an oak tree, if you can see it when you drive out, that's down at the corner of the pasture, and it's out of the pasture, but it's on this property. And those
Okay.
oak trees they're
Is
protected.
there a walkway down there?
No.
I'll get a view from right here, I think.
Actually, the path that you were on down there, you saw the path that
Yeah.
came around the pine trees. It goes all the way to the entrance to the pasture.
Okay.
Walk through those trees. These trees that edge our neighbor's brown fence. But you could easily put a path there if you wanted to.
So all that, the white.
Yeah, all the white, yeah, to the brown. And the white edge is ours. She uses our white one as a pasture.
Yeah.
She's on the other side of the far left.
Yeah. Okay. Be great for
The guy across
goats.
the street grows lemons. He owns a whole bunch of property up here, wanted to buy the whole hill.
Oh yeah.
He's from LA. He says he comes here so he can talk about Trump without getting killed.
Well.
I've heard a lot of these houses are vacation homes.
Yeah, well, yes, a lot of people don't come. Yeah, they come to get away. Yeah, from
Mhm.
the city.
To get away.
I've had people look at this house from Coronado. She wanted to put 25 horses here, and that won't work. So she was coming from there. Another lady said a couple was from Irvine. They just wanted out of that congestion.
Yeah,
Where do you
Irvine is
live?
a whole different